It is time for some Kodiak baseball. Hopefully my controller holds out today, because it's, well, there it goes. Come on, stay on. Stay on. Well, this might be a problem. Ruining the plan here a little bit. Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh, no, no. Come on, come on. Let me try this. Try wrapping the cord around here a bit differently. This might ruin my whole streaming plan today here. I apologize for that. No, it's really not working. What is going on here? I don't really want to play this game with a keyboard and mouse. So we'd have to do something else. Well, every time it moves, we have a problem. Let's see. Find a comfortable position here. Okay, it seems okay if I hold it angled upwards like this. Okay. So today's plan, we're going to play the Venom here. Abel Mealy taking the hill against Rob Troon for us. And then we've got also a showdown with the Firebirds with Shannon Drake taking the hill. And then Sean Lawrence and Eric Hawkins. Planning to do about 2 hours today, so probably 2 games. And let's get rolling here. So Sean Kenny is still not fully healed. But Jeff Crozier is on a slump. We're without Byron. We have a slumping Sonia Liberto. It would be fair to say that we're just going to have to play Kenny today. And kind of hope for the best, frankly. And that's what we're going to do. Roberto Pietti's going to take the second base or the first base role. No Ziggy Manis today. Although available if I need him as a pinch hitter or something. Let's see what happens. And hopefully the controller holds out. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, there it's back again. Alright, well. Might have to go with a new controller soon. Wonder if I even have another controller. Alright, Eugene Precious, Britt Gibbon, and Buzz Longstroke to lead off against Rob Troon here in the top of the first inning as we hit controller problems again. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. This is actually a really uncomfortable position, but we'll do what I can with it. Alright. 2 foul balls. Let's try the fork ball just out of the zone. Couldn't get him to chase. Cutter? Corner, maybe? Nope. Ground ball to Paul Rick O'Benny at second base. Britt Gibbon, 151, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. We played the Venom earlier this season, and Britt Gibbon was kind of our bitch for strikeouts. So, well, I mean, I say this, and it gets driven right into right field. And bad accuracy on the throw. Wouldn't have made it anyways. Buzz Longstroke, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Really? That's the build of a shortstop? What kind of shortstop has that build? Leave in the comments below if you can think of like someone else who's got that kind of build and plays shortstop. Almost got the tag out there. And just a sec here, I am going to do something real quick with my stream. Alt tab out. View. Pull up my chat doc, just in case somebody is here. Be kind of rude to not respond to people. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Mouse taking control of the pitching there for a second. slider. All right. Haven't had great luck with the forkball yet. And when the forkball's not working, Rob Troon is a notably less effective pitcher. So here's hoping. And we get through the bottom of the first fairly easy. So R.C. Guerin will lead off today as we have problems with Sean Kenny being a bit tired. Sonia Alberto in the slump. So the leadoff position might be hers for a little bit. She had a bad race today on the ESR Servers Academy as her dad destroyed her race, and she pops out to first base. Sean Kenny. We have missed Sean as a day-to-day player, and he's still not back to 100%, but he's good enough to play. And I'll take that base hit. This second baseman's pretty chubby, too. Kevin Greer, 367 home. Oh, there it is again. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, my friend. I do apologize for this. But not for that. Can we go for third? We can. All right, some aggressive base running. Give it to Mike Magus, on fire, super fit right now. Everything that, the person behind the game, me, is not, but that he represents. And bad play by Buzz Longstroke will get the RBI ground out. Might have anyways, to be honest. Doug Bragg. It's been a while since Dougie Braggs did anything remotely effective. 2 balls.
Commander, you've received a new message.
Should be third ball as my phone goes off. We'll take a 4-pitch walk. I mean, I ain't gonna hate on it. Brings up Roberto Piedi. Chance to get some good time in with Byron Dirksen hurt. Kind of lost the role to Pat Keene, though. That is not going to help his case as he flies out to the third baseman. We get ourselves a run in the first inning, and we'll head into the second with Pedro Herschel, Killer Cruz, and Smoke Trickster due up. Pedro Herschel, a lot of homers. Well, not a lot of homers, but good RBI count. Very productive hitter, even if the average has not been great. But we will get the ground out to open up the second inning. Killer Cruz, the catcher. 7 homers. See, that's a fair number of home runs. That's like 3 or 4 off of the league lead. And the same number of RBIs. Oh, that's not a good pitch. Oh, thank you. Let's get the cutter. And there it is. Strikeout. Rob Troon. Smoke Trickster, center fielder. This team has got like the beefiest builds of all time. Like center field, second base, shortstop, all beef. Oh, shite. R.C. Guerin cannot retrieve it. Smoke Trickster goes deep. And we have ourselves a tied ball game. Do want to check on something real quick without hopefully killing the controller. Never mind. The controller is indeed going to be a bitch. It's back though. Kind of figuring out a pattern at least with it. And Paul Riccobeni will record the pop out to end the inning. Stephanie Magus, Paul Riccobeni, Rob Troon due up here in the bottom of the second. Game is now tied at 1 apiece. And Steph Magus is going to lead off. Average is 255. 1 homer, 5 RBIs. She's been picking up some RBIs lately. The average is still not great, considering she's a reasonably high contact hitter. Kind of like her to hit about like in the 270s or 280s would be good. Especially with Ziggy Manis also not hitting well. and that will not help. Brings up Paul Riccobeni. 370 batting average on the season, but not good numbers. He's just been kind of lucky, and yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're looking at with him. Rob Troon, the pitcher, will bat, and needless to say, I mean he's a pitcher, so we don't expect a ton. Has ridiculous gloves. Someone else on our team has those same gloves, I think. Haven't really looked at Mealy's stuff at all, but it's good, would be a way of putting it. Alright. Troon goes down swinging and now gets Abel Mealy. Mealy is a left-handed batter. Interesting. Let's see if we get that forkball going. No, we really can't. And we'll finish off with the low and away power fastball. Oh, he got a piece of it. And Mike Magus messes up at third base, and the pitcher will reach. Eugene Precious has got a good season going on here. Those are some good numbers for the leadoff hitter. Some good power numbers, too. Oh, don't bunt. Do not bunt with your pitcher at first base. Come on. It's not something I actually think you're going to do. There we go. Sit down. Alrighty. You know, it occurs to me I actually don't know how to do a pickoff. Not that I think that this is really, like, you know, going to be a thing. I don't even see it. I don't even know. I legitimately don't know how to do a pickoff. That's strange. I don't know, and I don't even see how to do it. I'll have to Google that or something. Not that it's something I do a lot of, but I mean, it'd be good to know how. As Greer and Riccobeni turn the double play. By the way, we have a very Italian-sounding right infield combo that is not Italian. It's kind of funny. Well, I mean, Riccobeni might be, but like Roberto is not, and Riccobeni is American and not Italian. But he might be Italian-American. Sean Kinney scored the lone run, did a good bit of aggressive base running. And I don't think any aggressive base running is going to help you there. By the way, we got charged with an error there, right? Yeah. Buzz Longstroke did not earlier. 3 up, 3 down. Back-to-back innings. You got to be more patient at the plate, I think. Buzz Longstroke, Mark Rubenstein, Pedro Herschel due up. So we start off with the slider. Yeah, I know. I constantly say, need to use the slider less. And then I go right back to it. It's confusing as hell. What can I say? It seems to work. Oh, that's a little over the middle. And, okay, it's in the park at least. And I'm not sure why it refused to give me Sean Kinney there as a player. But that is a double for Buzz Longstroke. The lefty, Mark Rubenstein, who is struggling. And I am obliged to continue his struggles, to be quite honest. Oh, I forgot the runner was at second already. Oh, no. Runners on the corners. Pedro. Herschel at the plate. And the double play is still not there. Oh, no. All right. On the bright side, this means we got to force out at home plate. But we didn't get it. Oh, crap. This is just a comedy of errors right now. Throwing home. Got it. Okay. Alright. Still a 2-run inning, though, that just did not need to happen here. I mean, well, this was probably going to be a 1-run inning with ideal play. And they're going to run for third. Doug Bragg from the outfield. Made it close. And we do have the pitcher, Abel Mealy. He did reach last time, though, off of an error. So, you know what? Screw it. Three balls. 4-seam fastball. Thank you. We're going to have to just try to overpower him here because we don't have the control right now. And pop up to the center fielder, Sean Kenny. Well, I mean, that could have been worse, but it also could have been a lot better. Mike Magus, Dougie Braggs, and Roberto Piedi do up. A little surprised they gave me an 0 for 1 off that RBI. It was a sacrifice, was it not? Dude, does that not count? As an 0 for 0 with an RBI? Oh, geez, 2 strikes. Mealy has been kind of all over the place with these pitches here today. And apparently the cocaine. Dougie Braggs. Up the middle, base hit. It's two bases reached by Dougie today. He's still got that annoying habit of his hits are all coming with the bases empty and never with anyone on, which is a bit of a problem. It's a bit weird that we have a left-handed hitting pitcher who throws right-handed. Like, is that even... Can anyone think of, like, a time that's been a thing? To be honest. Roberto Piedi making him work for this one. And unfortunately does strike out. Steph Magus steps in. And I feel like that's just going to get caught. Might as well give Doug a little workout on the bases. Well, 4 innings down. 3-1 trailed. Eugene Precious, Britt Gibbon, and Buzz Longstroke top of the order. Which outside of Longstroke has been handled reasonably well. I want that cutter inside. There you go. Finding some jazz now. Actually, I guess Gibbon did have that first hit, so I say the top of the order has been handled outside of Longstroke. The answer is actually it's really just Precious that's been handled and is 0 for 3. Buzz Longstroke. Let's go slider inside. That is... No, okay. That got a really ill-advised swing, and that'll end the inning. Alrighty. Paul Riccobeni, Rob Troon, R.C. Guerin due up here in the 5th inning. Need to start producing something, but this is not really the part of the lineup to do it with. Although if that drops, I was going to say we have speed running the bases, but Didn't drop. That's a really odd pitch to throw to another pitcher. I'm just a fan of just going after the pitchers. No need to get fancy. And, I mean, that their way works too. All right, RC, 0 for 2. We need to start turning this around if you're going to be the leadoff hitter for the next little bit. Good contact, but nothing doing. Rubenstein, Herschel, Cruz, due up here in the top of the 6th inning.
Now batting, number 16, the right fielder. Off the plate inside.
Yeah, let's try the slider. Oh, that's going for a base hit. Sean Kenny fields it in center field. And the heart of the order does have its first hit of the day. I'm not usually a first pitch forkball kind of guy, so let's try that. Then let's give him the slider. Then the high heat away. Nice. Break it down.
Number 17, the catcher.
And that's 2 down, just like that.
Now batting, number
Here's the problem, though. Smoke Trickster. 2 for 2. Home run. Big time. Last inning would have been the time to go to the bullpen if I was going to do it early. So let's stick with it here. We'll keep Troon out and hope that we can do better against Smoke Trickster than we have done all day. And an 0-2 count's a pretty decent start. And it's going to make the seats. Well, it didn't, but, like, you know, same thing. It wasn't going to get play. Forkball. Nope. Pitch count's at 66, so having to work fairly hard. I like to keep it under 10 pitches an inning if I can. Which has not happened today. There we go! Troon responds, fights a battle, and gets the job done. We go to the 6th, bottom of the 6th inning. Sean Kenny, Kevin Greer, Mike Magus. We need to turn this around, boys.
now batting,
This is the part of the lineup to do it.
the center fielder.
Also got Doug Bragg if we can get to him. 1-1. Just behind it. And then I ground out to the second baseman, whose name eludes me right now.
Now batting, number 19,
Kevin Greer. You know what would really be great? Solo run home run. We haven't had a lot of home runs lately after being really powerful early in the season. And it'd be... I don't want to be long ball dependent, but it feels like we do need that. We need a little bit of that like help right now. And I'll also take that like semi-air by the second baseman that allows us to get a base runner on. And just our 4th hit of the day against Mealy. Alright. 2 down.
now batting,
Doug Bragg
the right fielder.
has been the most useful guy offensively today with a walk and a single. And I kind of needed more than that out of him, though. Because this is the part of the lineup that's been struggling. That's coming up now.
Now batting, number 2,
We'll let Roberto bat. I've had some success with him before. That'll do. Roberto Pietti with a base hit loads him up for Step Magus.
now batting, number 1,
Sorry, Step, but I feel like we gotta do this. Byron Dirksen in the game to pinch hit. Ah! Well, that doesn't do us any good, and obviously Byron's going to have to come out of the game because he can't play catcher. This will be the last inning. Well, he's also hurt. Ziggy Manis into the game. This will be the last inning of Rob Troon, I think. Regardless of anything, we're going to need to pinch hit for him. Also, 7th inning. Usually don't get a ton more than this out of a starter, so, you know, fairly, good outing. He'll leave the game trailing, but I don't think we can complain about it. He's given up 5 hits. Really, some terrible defense led to a lot of the runs. And Eugene Precious. We have largely owned him this game. I would like to continue that. With a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. He's also really losing his... Wow! Never mind. Also, I hadn't even realized this. The stamina is really low for Troon right now. But he got us 7 innings, so I can't complain. We are going to let Paul Rickett-Benny bat, just because we just don't have the bench to not let him right now, and he rewards us with a base hit. Alright. So, substitution for the pitcher, Crozier, Eliberto, or Keene. Eliberto's got the best contact still, despite the slump. But I think it's going to be Pat Keene. Honestly. No, we'll go with Sonia. We'll go this route to try to get the comeback. Also, Paul Rickett-Benny's going for it, baby! He's got pace. He has always been a good base-stealing threat. That's his predominant function on the team, honestly, is to be the pinch runner. As the controller disconnects, even though I didn't move it. That's lovely. Come on. Find it. There we go. And I forgot to advance the runner to second, but Paul Rickett-Benny will score on what might be the most epic single of all time. We're going to steal again. We're going for it again. We got our best base stealers out here. We might as well make things happen with them. And it does get us a 2-0 count to Guerin. That does not help us. We'll save the lead runner. Alright, Sean Kenny. Drives it to left. And unfortunately, that's out. Number 2. Kevin Grier's been pretty successful today. 2 for 3. And a new pitcher coming in. It is the end for Abel Mealy and juiced pitcher Megan Butler enters the game. Very high velocity, very good junk, very good accuracy. Very, very good pitcher in general. 4-seam, 2-seam fastball, slider, curveball. Kind of generic, but very good. On the bright side, that velocity does mean we should be able to get some good wood on the ball if we can make contact. And I say this, and I strike out on 3 pitches. That's great. Is Tisha Boonsing the only pitcher on our team that isn't currently in a massive slump? Wow. I guess it's her then. Did things I did not know, and am kind of horrified to learn. Britt Gibbon. Struggling. She's on the struggle bus. Also do have a couple left-handed bats coming up, so again, working on the idea that is actually a thing in this game, which I still don't actually have proof it is. that does also make sense that we would go to our only left-handed reliever in the bullpen. Because I think both Longstroke and Rubenstein are lefties. And I do think this screwball is going to work well against them. But I went to the well too often, and Buzz Longstroke has a base hit. Oh, Rubenstein is a switch hitter. Okay. We'll take out number 2. Longstroke's got good speed for a guy with his build. Pedro Herschel. 0 for 3 on the day. Boonsing is not Troon, of course, but she does have a fairly similar game. So if we worked well against people with him, we in theory... I say this and I give a walk. I got too cute, I think, with the pitch selection. Or the where I was going with some of these pitches. Wow. Come on! That is some... oh, God! Oh, never mind. I don't think it matters where I put... oh, God. Whoa. Her accuracy is good right now. Oh, my God. Oh, controller is disconnected. I do apologize for the controller problems. It wasn't giving me this problem before. I'll have to look around the house and see if there's another Xbox controller somewhere. Or if I'll have to go buy a new one. There we go. I do not have the accuracy not to go after this guy is the thing. We need the throw! Oh, I could have gone to first base too. Or to third base. Your first baseman has no contact. That's, it's always a bit weird. Anticipated and still did not make contact. Alright, well, shouldn't have given up a run, but did. It'll be 4-2 with Magus, Braggs, and Piety. Due up. Mike Magus struggling today. He's down to neutral. 0 for 3. Did get the 43rd RBI of the season. We did come up with a 9th inning comeback last time, but I'd like not to have to rely on that again, please. And a pop up behind the plate does not do me any favors. Doug Bragg has been good today. Let's see if he can continue. And I give her an 0-2 count. Goddamn, she's pitching really well. Like, they're all close enough that I... oh, drop! Ah! Alright. Roberto Piety. I wouldn't say the game is relying on you here, Piety, but if this is what they bring out of the bullpen to set up, I don't really want to see the closer. And, well, we'll go to the top of the 9th. It is Butler, who will probably get pinch hit for. Eugene Precious, Britt Gibbon. Oh, somebody is saying... somebody wants to be played, but I don't know who they are. And somebody is telling me that my mic is too loud. I'm sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat there. XCX, how's the mic now? Better? Worse? Well, actually, well, if it was worse, that would be a little bit confusing. But hopefully it is not terrible. And PXR Harp, who are you that I can play you? Okay, so down more, we're thinking. Okay. How is that? And I'm going to adjust myself in my seat. Yeah. Controller doesn't like that. There we go. Okay. That is good. I hadn't had any complaints before, but obviously I also haven't had a lot of live viewership yet. Okay, Butler's going to bat. That's interesting. It's interesting because I thought for sure we were going to see a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Because you'd think, you know, closing opportunity, save chance, we'd see the closer. Maybe they knew something I didn't, because Butler with a base hit.
Now batting, number 10, the left fielder.
Well, thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. And the problem is with the bullpen all negative mojo, like, who do I sub into the game to try and hold this? I guess I have to go with Rooster, right? Like, it's a thing I'm probably going to have to roll with here. Rooster Sunquist into the game. Controller disconnected. While we're doing this, I'll turn my mic down a little bit more. Let's try there. I mean, Super Mega Baseball 3 is a thing that you could obviously go with. I do have it. I'm going to get to it. I just wanted to finish this season before I get into Super Mega Baseball 3, I think. Come on. Come on, controller. There we go. All right. So, Sunquist into the game. Closer working a non-closed scenario. Which I really should use him more for, because I don't get a lot of save opportunities. So, as the controller disconnects again. I mean, admittedly, this is totally my fault. I did knock the controller off my desk the other day, and, well, this appears to be its way of getting revenge on me. Alright. Slider. Oh, double play ball. Riccobeni, Greer, Piety. And we have got the job done. Alright. Well, it is 4-2 in the bottom of the ninth inning. And it's comeback time, boys. Can we do a second one? I'd go with the pinch hitter in the lefty-lefty matchup, but I don't have any catchers on the bench left, so Ziggy is going to have to play and try and come up with something, and he does not. Alright, Paul Riccobeni had a single last time. Go, go, go! This is really annoying. This is really annoying for me, and I imagine it's really annoying for you guys as viewers, too. Well, it's going to come down to this. Obviously, it's not going to be Rooster batting. It is going to be Pat Keene with the game in his hands. A normally defensive replacement. And my controller is being really, really stupid right now. So, this may be the shortest stream I've ever done because, well, if the controller is going to keep doing this, I don't really feel like making you guys put up with it. And I don't feel really like playing through it. So, unless I could find another game to play today, this is kind of it. We are going to finish this game, though, obviously. 2 strikes and a ball. And strikeout. Well, the Venom, who we destroyed in a series earlier this season, pick up the win today, 4-2. Offense has been a bit anemic lately. 8 hits, though, is not terrible. Had the same number of hits, just had that one really bad inning in the 4th, and that was the difference. Offensively, multi-hit day for Kevin Greer, multi-hit day for Doug Bragg, so tip of the cap to them. Sonia Alberto came off the bench and was a big contributor with an RBI and a stolen base on the longest single I think she's ever hit in her career. On the other side, I mean, Trickster hurt us pretty badly. 3 RBI day for him. He'll be first star, I imagine. We really couldn't get our head around Abel Mealy, and Butler wasn't much better either. Rob Troon gave us a good outing. 5 hits, 7 innings, 3 runs. Respectable, but takes his 3rd loss of the season. And Tisha Boonsing started well, but then it fell way off. And Rooster Sundquist came in and just kind of cleaned up. So, as the controller goes offline again, I am sorry, but we are probably going to have to call this short today. Until the controller starts behaving itself. Let me see here. Can I see any physical damage that might be reparable? No, not really. Looking around to see if I have another controller. I'm pretty sure that I do, actually. But I'm not seeing it handy right now. It's one of those things that's probably been put away somewhere. And what do you do with it? PXRK Sharp. I still don't know what you're saying, really. GT? I don't know. My apologies. I could see about borrowing, I guess, the roommate's Xbox controller. See if that fixes it. Rob actually got himself a 3rd star award. Go figure. In the loss. Alright. It's less than ideal. Simulation. Alright, so we got the Monarchy and the War Wagons. War Wagons taking an 11 run outing there. Nightmares got a win. Champs did not, so that helps us out. Also, the music seems kind of loud. I'm going to probably turn that down a little bit. As the Spinners beat the Norsemen. And the Advocates lose to the Logmen. Wardens and Outlaws. The Outlaws I still really thought were going to be a team to beat, and they just really kind of haven't been. Hatchets Torpedoes, important game. Goes to the Hatchets. Really starting to take that division. Justice beat the Scampers. Dive Bombers versus the Burners. Burners do take that win. Gold Coats versus the Firebirds. Goes to the Firebirds. That's an upset. Spinners lose to the Puma. Norsemen Dive Bombers, who have been the whipping boy of the league, get their 7th win in a big way. So that's good. War Wagons beat up on the Monarchy. Nightmares over Fresh Hellions. That doesn't do us any favors. Rippers Clankers. Champs versus the Venom. Hey, well, at least the Venom also beat one of our main rivals, 16-0. They are red hot right now. Wow. Advocates over the Logmen. Wardens and Outlaws goes to the Wardens. Alright, still at the top of the division with a 3.5 game lead. So it is not the end of the day. Not the end of the world, I should say. And we will go on to the next game here. Firebirds and Kodiaks. What do we got for them as we pursue win number 20? And it will be Shannon Drake on the hill against Kerwan Majors for them. Lineup wise, looks like Ziggy is ready to play if we need him to. I guess we do, as we still have Byron out. Eliberto is available to play again. She's kind of fixed her mojo with that RBI single. That's good. And we'll put her at the top of the order because this RC's not been working at the top of the order. So, back to the back. RC, when I show faith in you and I put you in a position to succeed, you don't really deliver. And then, well, I guess in a nutshell, when I don't believe in you, you do perform. So, I'm backing out here to do some audio adjustments. Let's turn the music volume like way down. I think I only have it up like that because of the wanting to hear the walkout songs. But it was kind of getting in the way there. So let's go. Let's do this again. Alright. Firebirds. Great relief pitching. Great starting pitching. Good contact. Kind of slow. Lacking in power. Let's see what we can do. And Shannon Drake will look to right the ship after a bit of a heartbreaking loss against the Venom. Kodiaks, Firebirds, there's the look at it. Mr. Premier is going to be a big problem. Hewitt, Biggs, Constance, Old Man are hot. And we get no one hot right now. So, here we go. Arsenio Old Man. That does not look like a guy who would have Arsenio as a name. Those unfamiliar with Shannon Drake, she's a very much junk-oriented pitcher. Which means she can be very good, but she can also be very bad. And she does not have a lot of... She misses the play there, but we do get the out. Wally success, first baseman, 276, no home runs. At this point in the season from a first baseman is a bit weird. Drake gets a piece of it, and with the play, we're getting some weird defense here to start the game. Larry Premier. I'm not interested in giving him anything to hit with the numbers he's got right now. And Sean Kenny makes the play. All right. So it'll be Sonia, Sean Kenny, and Kevin Greer to lead off here against Kerwin Majors. What do we got with Kerwin? So Kerwin is pretty damn good all around. Makes me wonder where he fits in their rotation. Good velocity, good junk. The accuracy is a tad suspect. And he's a 5-pitch pitcher, so I assume he's high up in their order. First pitch we have takes it to the track, but not out. Sean Kinney, 394 batting average. Oh, terrible swing. Terrible swing. Oh, all right, Mike. Center yourself. Relax. Let's make some plays. Kevin Greer stepping in. 365 batting average. Had a pretty reasonable game against the Venom. Was responsible, I think, for something like a quarter of our hits, actually. Start of the season looked like an MVP, but it's been very unimpressive since. And he'll take a walk. Alright. At least we avoid the 3 up, 3 down. Mike Magus, hitless last game, did get an RBI. And Majors is not finding the plate right now. He is not finding the strike zone. And Magus belts one up the middle for a base hit. And we've got 2 on and 2 out here in the first inning.
Now batting, number 5.
Dougie Braggs steps up. 367 batting average. And that's a great hit. I've been ragging on Doug for so long. It's good to see this hit. Base is clearing triple. Nice.
Now batting, number 13. The first
Roberto Pietti next up. And Majors, a little tense. His accuracy was already not great, and it's dropping. We've seen him throw a lot of balls. And he will get out of the inning, but not before pitching 21 pitches and giving up 2 runs. Philippa Hewitt, Greco Biggs, Jacob Constance due up.
Now batting, number 10.
Philippa Hewitt's apparently been hitting well lately. But that 232 batting average is not anything to write home about. And that being said, she did jack that one fairly far, so we're going to try and give her something on the outside of the plate. And Doug Braggs, offensive hero, makes the play.
Now batting, number 27.
Greco Biggs, left fielder. I hadn't used a slider first pitch, and now is the time to use it, I think. Ziggy Manis made the play.
Number 5.
Jacob
Third base.
Constance. Oh, that's a bad pitch. That's a bad pitch, but that might get caught. There you go. Sort of a physics-defying one, but hey, I'll take it. Ziggy Manis, R.C. Guerin, and Shannon Drake due up.
Now batting, number 26. The
It's
catcher.
been an offensively battling season for Ziggy pretty much the whole time. For those who aren't aware, I was started out at very low ego, and as a result, anyone that's hitting like way under 300 is not having a good season.
Now batting, number 9. The left.
All right, RC Guerin, leadoff double by Ziggy. RC's in a bit of a slump. Didn't really handle the leadoff role very well last game. And she's trying to bring it back this game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to be a base hit. So I'll take that. Now, the downside is, of course, we have a pitcher hitting.
41. The pitcher.
And I've been pretty decent at getting bunts down with Shannon. For probably no reason. It's doing it again. Can we score the run? The run does score, but we gave up a double play. It's not great. That's not great. Hang on. Let me try and deal with this controller again. Don't let your controllers, when they're the wireless ones that you're plugging into the PC, fall off your desk. This is what I have learned. Because that connector does look really crappy on them. So I shouldn't even be surprised. All right, nobody on for Sonia Eliberto, and I shouldn't have swung at that first pitch. All right. I mean, that probably should have been a lot more. Runners on the corners, nobody out, hitting to a double play, but, I mean, still got a run. Already looking better than last game. Eddie Strong, Jordan Carroll, and the pitcher Kerwin Majors due up.
Number 4. The shortstop.
Eddie Strong's having a pretty good season for a back third of the order guy. and just past the third baseman, Mike Magus.
Now batting, number 15.
Jordan Carroll, the catcher. Oh, that's a double play ball, baby. We're not as good at turning double plays with Sonya in the game. Ironically, she has a weak arm at second base, but we can still make it work. Don't have to be super picky about my pitches to a pitcher, you wouldn't think. And we get the strikeout to end the inning. Pretty successful run through the first time through the order. Sean Canny, Kevin Greer, Mike Magus due up to face Kerwin Majors.
Number 16, the center fielder.
Alright, here we go. Ball 1 to Sean Canny. We'll take a strike there. And that was a good drive. Might get out. Nah, just to the track. Brings up Kevin Greer, who kind of got things rolling with that walk. Back in the first inning. With 2 out. So the offense is kind of relying on him right now. There we go. Base hit. I'll take it. And Mike Magus steps back in. 1 for 1 with a single. He averages back up over 400 on the season. Probably will not stay there. And fly out to the left fielder. All right, Dougie Braggs. 2-run triple last time up. I could use some more of that, please. I think it was Dougie's first triple of the season. Have not hit many of them. And a little bit better speed might have been able to leg that up into a single. All right, back to the top of the order for Arsenio Oldman, Wally Success, and the very dangerous Larry Premier. I have not been using this curveball at all. I completely forgot that pitch. And maybe that's why I forgot that pitch. Past a diving R.C. Guerin in left. And that will be a leadoff double here in the 4th inning.
Now batting, number 35, the first baseman.
Try and strike back. Give him the change. Curveball down low. Nice. It's a good strike back. Larry Premier.
Number 7.
Having a very, very big season. Open up with the change. Surprised they didn't try to make me make a play for third.
Number 10, the second baseman.
As the base runner went right back to... Oh, I threw the wrong base. Maybe that's why they weren't worried about going to third. They were just going to steal it anyways. Ooh. Piety with the play. And we will strand a runner after a leadoff double. Roberto Piety, Ziggy Manis, and R.C. Guerin due up.
Number 13, the first baseman.
Roberto Piety playing secondary position today at first base. As we're still awaiting Byron Dirksen, one of our star cogs in the offense, to get healthy. And Piety lines out to the shortstop. Ziggy Manis. Season has not been super kind to our catchers in general. Good ride, but foul. We got 45 pitches here in the 4th inning out of Majors, which is pretty good. But he is starting to find his groove. We hopped on him early. Well, actually, he started the game pretty well. Then we hopped on him. And after that, he kind of did his thing. Oh, might have got lucky. Couldn't leg it out, though. Right, top of the 5th, Greco Biggs, Jacob Constance, and Eddie Strong. Due up.
Now
4.
batting number 27, the left field.
And we make the play. I'll take that. I'll take that as well.
Now batting number 4, the shortstop.
Been doing pretty well with Shannon today. She's always been a feast or famine pitcher, though. Shannon Drake, Sonia Deberto, Sean Kinney due up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Shannon got an RBI while hitting into a double play last time up. In one of the more comical RBIs you'll ever see. But not much from the plate once again. Sonia, what am I going to do with you? We got you to neutral mojo, but there's just been no consistency at the plate. Well, actually there has been. It's been not very good. That's been the consistency. Sean Kinney. Struggling today, but good season overall. As the controller has problems again. This is problematic as I am trying to run the bases. Can I go for it? I'm going for it. There we go. Double for Sean Kinney. Kevin Greer's been pretty solid today. Single and a walk at the plate so far. If he can single, I think Kenny can probably score on any real ball in play right here. And we know that the excess of hits that I had early in the season just isn't coming anymore. We've kind of, I was gonna say, we've kind of found the right ego settings, but unfortunately, that is a strikeout. I was aiming for 2 hours today of this, but with the controller being what it is, I don't think that that is really going to be an option. So this will be, I think, the last game for today. I do intend to maybe do a stream tomorrow. At the latest, Tuesday night will be another baseball episode. So you can look forward to it then, assuming I've figured out the controller problems. It's just not locking in very well. Come on. Come on. To see if I have another controller around somewhere. I definitely do. Although how well they work is. Well, there they. Hang on, I see them. I see them. You are going to hear some unpleasant noises as I get up, but I do see a wireless or a Xbox controller that I can possibly make use of. No, that one doesn't have a connector on it. That one does, though. Oh, God. It's an ugly controller. It is, like, stained green. That's how ugly it is. This has got to be, like, from my, OG, like, original Xbox 360. Back in the day, as they say. Oh, I don't like the USB is a little bit misshapen too. Well, this may be a false dawn. Yeah, that doesn't actually work. But there is another connector here, I think. I think that's what this is. And I'm right. So So sorry for all the noises in the background as I move about the room and try to figure out the controller problem. And here we might be able to go. Oh, would you look at that? This controller feels... I really am going to have to clean this controller later and get myself a tetanus shot, but here we go. Also feels really weird to hold the old style controllers after you've been doing stuff with the new style. All right. Joystick also feels a little bit weird. So this might be just a short-term solution, if we're being completely honest. Let's try mixing a little fire. Oh, fooled them with the hot stuff. Nice. All right, Kerwin Major is done. Interesting. He's been pitching pretty well, but we do have the pinch hitter Lenny Diaz. So it'll be a new pitcher next inning as Diaz comes up with a base hit.
Now batting, number 43.
Brings up Arsenio Old Man. Has a double today on a 1-for-2. And I am not going to give him anything really to hit. If he wants to swing out of the strike zone, I'm going to let him. And that's 2 outs. Wally Success. This joystick has a little bit of play to it. Go with the slider outside corner, please. Ball 3. Really? Really? Okay. 4-pitch walk.
Now batting, number 7.
All right, Larry Premier. Got 2 runners on. So this is the tying run at the plate. Overusing that changeup without even particularly great results, to be honest. I don't even know why. And that will juice the bases. Philippa Hewitt. Not the person I want to see at the plate. With the bases juiced, if we're being entirely honest. There we go. This is just a wonky pitch. There we go. Get the strikeout. Get out of the inning. And it will be Antonio Wasman coming out of the bullpen. Really good velocity. Junk is... it's okay. Accuracy is quite good. So we're gonna be looking at a lot of like 4-seam, 2-seam fastballs from him, I think. I guess it is the 6th innings. It's not actually ridiculous that they got 5 innings out of Majors. This is weird that he was settling in so nicely and like playing quite well. That they would go to the bullpen. And it was only 1 runner on, so it's not like it's like we can't miss this opportunity to score. And Mike Magus is out. Doug Braggs, triple, 2 RBIs today. And user error because I should never have swung at that pitch.
Now batting, number 13.
Roberto Piedi. All 1. It's a bit of a generous strike. They're really giving a lot on that low strike zone to them this game. I feel like I haven't gotten that in response, to be honest, which is a bit disappointing.
Now batting, number 27, the left fielder.
Greco Biggs. doing real well with Shannon today on the hill. But the last little bit has kind of started to show some cracks, as they have now got 5 hits. This will probably be her last inning. Maybe not. She's only at 53 pitches. And again, we do have the problem that the bullpen has been not good lately. We'll leave it at that. And that means that I've been kind of tempted to go starter pitching a little bit longer than I want, but she also is due up as Ziggy Manis throws out the base runner. And Eddie Strong will hit with nobody on. Bit weird that they went for the stolen base there, because Eddie Strong's been a good hitter. I would have given him a base runner, personally, instead of making it 2 down and nobody on. As Mike Magus gets the out. Ziggy Manis, RC, Guerin, and Shannon Drake. It's going to really depend on what Ziggy and RC can do to convince me whether we need a pinch hitter or not.
Now batting, number 26, the catcher.
We'll see what we can do here. Do have Big Byron on the bench. Come on, RC. RC Guerin steps up. Roller through the infield. Yeah, with 2 outs, you know what? We're going to let Shannon hit. We're going to try and get the 8th inning out of her. We'll see if I completely end up regretting this. Decent hit, but that's going to be caught. It's a 3 up, 3 down for Wasman. Jordan Carroll. We'll see if Antonio Wasman stays in the game. And Arsenio Oldman due up. Pounding the inside on Carroll. And then bust the slider outside. Thank you. Strike out. And they are going to bring in Daydream Bullseye. Dangerous hitter to bat. Stamina's still good for Drake. And she's working well. Arsenio Oldman came into the game looking quite good. He still looks quite good. But 3 up, 3 down in the 8th, so no worries. Andrew Hall in from the bullpen. My God, their bullpen is insane. It is so good. All right, Sonia Liberto will lead her off. 0 for 3 on the day. Batting average down to 255. Was slumping. Had an RBI last game. Got out of the slump. Thought we were ready for her to be the big leadoff hitter again, and she did get a hit here. So, I mean, maybe it's not completely down. Sean Kinney. So happy he recovered from his injury relatively quickly. And it wasn't a situation like Byron, who has been like not fully available for some time.
Now batting, number 19, the shortstop.
All right, Kevin. It's been a while since you just had a really big moment, my friend. Let's see if we can do that. That's foul. Darn. Would have been cool if that had been fair. That's good, though. And we'll go first to third with Sonia Liberto because she's got good speed.
Now batting,
Brings up Mike Magus, RBI, king of the league. 41 RBI on the season. Leads the league. At least at last time I checked. We haven't checked in a little bit. But it was a good lead before then. The 2-2. Still the 2-2 from Andrew Hall. Hold up the runners. And then... I mean, I thought that was going to get caught, but we'll take the run. Although we did give up an out. So that's not good. But hey, we'll take the 42nd RBI of the season for Mike Magus as Doug Bragg ends the inning with a line out. All right, well, we're going to go to the bullpen. Closer Rooster Sundquist is into the game. He's an underutilized pitcher who is very good. He just was slumping a little bit recently. You can see the ridiculous velocity he brings to the table. Very accurate pitcher. Minimal junk, but enough that we can make pretty effective use of his slider. Man, Larry Premier is really fast. All right, Philippa Hewitt. Still getting a hefty stat boost, but a fly ball to Sean Kenny in center field. And Sean's going to make the play. And that ends the day. So the Kodiaks do manage the victory here. 1-1 in this stream. 8 hits, 4 runs. Held the opponents to 5 runs, or 5 hits total. So big ups to Shannon Drake on the start. And on the offense, Kevin Greer was our lone multi-hit player. Multi-RBI day for Braggs with that triple, of course. And then, yeah, Shannon Drake, 5 hits in 8 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. Wins her 5th of the season. Moving to 5-2. Didn't get a saves. I guess it's 3 runs to get a save up. But I do still want to build on some numbers. All right. We'll finish off with some quick stat looks and some simulated action with the CPU. As the Hatchets beat the Torpedoes, they're really pulling out ahead in that division. Scampers also amongst the winners. Pumas over the Spinners. And Clankers and Gold Coats goes to the Gold Coats. They rebound nicely after an embarrassing loss. Burners and Scampers, 6-4 for the Burners. And the Monarchy and the Norsemen, 7 runs for the Monarchy, gets the job done. 9-2 for the Fresh Hellions. And the Venom defeat the Champs again. Champs are really struggling. Originally they were looking like our rival, and now they may fall into last place in division as the Outlaws beat the Wardens. Alright, so standings wise, we're still leading by, we're now 4.5 games up on the Nightmare in our division, with the Champs falling badly back. The Hatchets own a 4.5 game lead. The Fresh Hellions are 3 games up in their division, so not a terribly a lot of action division crown wise. Venom, by the way, have pulled ahead in the Liddell division. They were like for the longest time in a honestly a 4-way fight, and I guess it's still there. Like it's only a 5-game gap first to last, but it does feel like they're finally taking over there with that plus 49 run differential. The Rippers have a half-game lead over the Clankers in their division, with the Pumas coming back at them. The Wardens have played pretty well lately, so that St. Pierre division is really interesting. Gold Coats have kind of stretched out the Couture division, though, and are kind of there. Wild card spots would be a tie between the Nightmares and the Scampers, and then undisputedly it would be the Outlaws with the wild card. So the Outlaws, who I keep hyping as like this big threat, might finally be turning into something, I guess, but they've not been great. Let's have a quick look at the league leaders. Ethan Mussel's the batting average leader. Mike Magus does still have the lead in home runs, although they're tied with Botch Peppers at 12 apiece. And he does still have the lead with 42 RBIs. You see Byron Dirksen at 25, still in there, and has been out of the lineup for a little bit. Ethan Muscles, best on-base percentage. Botch Peppers, best slugging percentage. Best OBS and slugging is... So it's really Botch Peppers, Mike Magus, Ethan Muscles, I think, that are battling it out for, like, batting supremacy. Hits, Kevin Greer is in the mix there, but it's Ethan Muscles and teammate Blaze Tumblo leading the way. Extra base hitch, Botch Peppers. We're good on strikeouts, at least. Sean Kenny is in there and runs scored, but it is Botch Peppers leading the way. Got a couple of base stealers in there as well. Pitching, 5 wins is like the standard. Sean Lawrenson's in the mix in ERA, though King Dean is leading the way. Liz Rotten, the best saves on the season. Sean's just behind Vern Colombo in WHIP, which is good. We're bizarrely not there in opponent batting average or strikeouts. We are the dominant team when it comes to walks. Sean Lawrenson, Eric Hawkins, Shannon Drake. Don't give up no blocks. Just don't. It's a motto of my teams, and as a result, Eric and Sean have been pretty much 1 and 2 in that strikeout to walk ratio all season long. Surprised to see Shannon's not doing better, but I guess, it's a thing. What are her stats like? Feels like that I expect, I don't know, just more out of that. Is there a way I can get her to the top? That'd be nice. No, I really can't. Interesting, I've used every bullpenner for 12 appearances exactly. The innings are not necessarily equal, but there is that. So Shannon Drake, 5 and 2, 3.33 ERA. Giving up 17 runs through 46 innings with a 1.11, which is actually the worst of the starting rotation, surprisingly enough. Giving up 46 hits, so about a hit an inning, 253 opposing batting average. Only has 31 strikeouts. I guess that's the problem. And the 5 walks is a little bit higher than Sean and Eric's abilities. Did we bring up her efficiency, though? I really like this pitch per inning stat line. Yeah, she's there. She's down to 12.09, so she's okay. Only Sean is better in the starting rotation than Rooster on top of that. Rooster, couple of problems lately. Was going for that perfect ERA for like the longest time, and then gave up 3 runs in a single inning, and it ruined it. But, I mean, it's still down at 231, so he's doing well. Coming up on the schedule, we continue the Firebirds series with Sean Lawrence and Eric Hawkins on the hill. We did break the 2-game losing streak, so that's good. And we'll try to be a little bit better. The offense is starting to come around a little bit. The pitching's been very good lately. Quality starts have been easy to come by, and Sean Lawrenson's has been one of our best guys. Let's have a look at the pitcher we're going up against. Crimson Club, left-hander, 2 and 3 on the season. ERA a little over 3, WHIP over 1. Roberto Piety is going to need a break. Byron is ready to play. We're going for it. We're going for Byron to play. And Doug Bragg has finally given us someone who's actually up in the... who's juiced and locked in. It seems weird that I'm moving myself back to the number 6 hole, but that's kind of where I've been, I guess. I don't know what to say. Because I don't want to partner myself with Byron because we're both such low speed. I don't want to put them back to back, so we want Doug between us, and Byron just feels like the natural role here. In the 4 hole. Such power. So it's good to have him back. So I'll see you guys next time on that. Like I said, it'll be Wednesday at the latest, but I'll be aiming possibly for tomorrow's stream, depending. I'm going to give this controller a clean and have a look at the other one, because there is another one over there, and see if we can make that happen. Sorry about the controller issues. Sorry about the microphone issues. Working on it. Things are getting a little bit better. Season's only a quarter done, so plenty of time left. There'll also be a BattleTech stream once a week, as per what I did last week, I guess, in a nutshell. So, see you guys next time.